Thought something out about that. Welcome you guys to Ritual Movie Temple. Someone was asking before, are we going to get some neutral turrets soon? Well, here you go. Bottom left hand side, our blue Terran player from XED Sports. It is Clem. He's going up against the red Zerg top left hand side. It is Elazer. I mean, tell Clem the turrets are not a joke. It would ruin the fun just a little bit. Anyways, the drone going to come down here for the hatchery in a moment or so. And we do have the Overlord is on its way through, trying to play dodge him with the turrets. Uh-oh. The lasers rallied it good so far. Imagine putting proxy racks behind the turrets, he says. Not scouting that. Someone in the chat, I think, suggested that the other day. Someone's mentioned it somewhere. That would be play of the tournament, I think, using the maps. That would be so sick. I was thinking about this, says Clem. Wow, cheeky. Cheeky. Well, we get into this, and we are going to be here on Ritual. I mean, again, this was one of the challenges of the Team Liquid Map Contest tournament, to make maps using these turrets. Ritual Movie Temple, a map by Elazer, has had maps in the previous TLMC finalists as well, of course. I remember casting some of these Elazer maps previously. Command drops down here from Clem onto the low ground, so just getting that expansion going. As we'll see the Reaper from Clem popping out, and we'll start to head across the map. So, Reaper here from Clem going to head across and see what it can do. Or pull back and be afraid of the potential pool first. So, I guess just going to hunt around for some Zerglings and kind of stick nearby. It's actually kind of cool what he did. I mean, it looks as though it's going across the map for this Overlord. Instead, keeps it nearby, so that it kind of encourages Lings to come across if they were going for pool first. But it's not the case. It's not pool first. It's hatchery first from our Zerg player. See you later, Elazer. Thank you for dropping by today, and thank you so much for that subscription as well. It's been a very quiet day, just in terms of any alerts or shoutouts. Like, not saying that we need a whole bunch of new subs, not saying we need a bunch of bits or anything like that. I'm just saying it's been quiet in general. Like, usually you even see, resubs coming through and so on, but it's just been completely quiet, hasn't it? Everyone just in hiding, everyone just... I don't even know. I guess it's just Friday night and no one wants to kind of come out of their shell. Reaper going to be poked away off over to the right side. Link speed is about halfway done here from Elazer, and the stim pack from Clem is just about 75% of the way done as well. So, stim pack just starting up here, and we are going to see that Queen poke getting a couple more shots onto the Reaper. Reactor coming up on the factory here from Clem as well. So, Reactor just coming up onto the factory. And we do see the Reapers again going back away to the side. Waiting for this Stimpack to come through then. Again, it's the second rack that was built pretty quick. I mean, would you expect a 2-1-1 on this map? Maybe not, but actually you can fly down this alleyway. So, this is what really weirds me out about this map. You have all of these turrets here that can attack both players, but there's still this alleyway you can drop in. So I guess in a way it's like, it's close by air, and if you are going to be dropped, you're going to see it quickly because there's only one position to kind of watch from, right? It's only going to be able to drop here. I guess it has, I guess it does work out a little bit, actually. Can you damage the turrets? Yes, the turrets can be killed. The turrets can be killed. Obviously, these ones are a bit difficult because you have to obviously have vision and then be able to get close enough to kill them, but yeah, these ones I expect to be killed at a later stage of the game. So, first casualty of the missile turrets here today. And Elazer will get supply blocked just slightly from losing this Overlord as he sends it forwards without really thinking about those missile turrets. The creep team comes down to the left-hand side. No, Clem! No! No! God damn it! Clem? And a bit of a nightmare for SCPs at the start of this. Going into another turret map. Let's enjoy the players. We have a couple shout-outs to actually make Oh, you guys, I baited you all into subscribing. Ha ha ha. Let's see if he learns, says Naruto. This was the map where Soul threw his medevacs into turrets. As we have to the upper side, our blue Terran player. It is Clem. And on the right, our red Zerg player is going to be Elazer. Okay, Elazer in the lobby said, "Are you trying to steal the prize from Soul?" Jason of Asen, who just hit a subscription. Not long ago at all. Didn't hit a sub long ago at all. Just earlier today. Donates $10 actually and says, "Always enjoy your casting of this tournament." Dude, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $10. Give us some love in the chat, please, for Jason of Asen, a new subscriber, donating $10. He says, "Always enjoy your casting this tournament." Sorry, I got distracted momentarily. As we get this ready to go. Andy Man with the 100 bits as well says the shout-out train is leaving the station. Choo choo. As we get this off and away. How hard is it to look at the map before playing? As we get into this game too. That's the thing. Like, the players know about the map though. Like, we were talking about the turrets in the lobby. They were discussing the fact that they were going to play on 2 turret maps, and then they just forget. They just don't think about it or something, I guess. I don't know. You just start sending your medevacs out across the map. You're just not used to thinking about neutral turrets that will kill everything. Ouch. Few Zerglings going to continue moving along here right now from a laser factory on the way up from Clem as well. In good news, guys, I do know that Ritual Mupi Temple will be played once more today. It was played in one of the matches that was already played on off stream that we will be casting later on, so you guys can look forward to that if you're looking for more turret action from Ritual Mupi Temple. I'll be coming up again as soon as those things. It's just going to back away towards the ramp. Actually, more Lings streaming across here from a laser. A lot of SCVs pulling down here to help fight this. It's pretty aggressive out of a laser right now. He's going to drive on this Marine where he can get the surround. Reaper should be able to keep on holding off now. I mean, it was actually gas pool hatch, right? So he has that link speed faster than usual. But unable to end the game here. As we'll see this command center finishing, we will be able to start morphing into an orbital. Reaper can continue to fight against a couple of those Zerglings here. Hellion dealing a shot of damage as well along the way. A couple of those Zerglings from a laser moving back across the map. Again, Clem this time going to be hoping that he doesn't load up his medevacs and fly them into these turrets. These were the turrets that killed Soul the other day. It's now happened twice. They need to make a map with neutral siege tanks. That would be amazing. Can you imagine, like, neutral siege tanks just block a certain pathway until later in the game? That'd actually be kind of fun. It's funny you say that. On one of the maps, we actually had an interesting bug on the very first day. It didn't make it into the tournament because one of the players spotted it early on in the tournament. Earlier on when they were just checking out the maps. But when you went into one of the maps, it actually spawned in with a siege tank. So it wasn't this map, but to kind of put it into comparison, the blue player here, Clem, would have spawned with a siege tank here, sieged up. So it was sieged up over dead airspace, and it instantly unsieged, and it just sat there. But it did attack units that ran by, and it added to Clem's supply. Now, of course, this didn't happen in the tournament, just using Clem as an example in case we'd gone into the game if that was happening. It was kind of funny, though. It added to the supply, it attacked things. Just start the game with a siege tank. A little bit of a bug we had before everything got fixed up. As we'll see, Hellions able to pick off one Zergling there. Overlord of a laser just coming up to the top. A pretty safe place to keep Overlords, considering that these missile turrets are going to stop most things from flying over in this direction. Now, Sudden Awakening, we've seen some interesting games on. I think most notably Reno versus True on this map was very intriguing to just see how the... it was just very interesting to see how True utilized the very choked up nature of this map. Its choke points down in towards pretty much the entire side of the map here, so it's actually pretty easy. Just take your entire own side of the map once you get into that mid-game and you get your defenses set up. Great story kind of split map scenarios. The Liberator's made it over as this Queen, though, will get the kill. Whoa, Elazer didn't pull his drone. 6 workers going down. Hellions just going to sit back for a moment or two. Just going to see the Stimpak starting up on the barracks here, and the Hellions unable to make much more progress so far. More Roaches coming into play here. Going to try and help to block this. It is going to be Bio once more. Obviously not quite a 2-on-1, but still getting in towards Medivacs and Stim here in the near future to start dropping and dealing some damage. Wow, only 3 workers killed with this entire run by, so all of those Hellions going down. A little bit unfortunate right there. Another SCV going to jump towards the mineral line, and another bunker coming up too in the natural expansion. Clem's seen the Roaches a little bit afraid of an attack across the map, especially because he's not going into his own siege tank just yet. He's only being set up into Bio, and he's actually set up onto a reactor on the factory, ready for Widow Mine production. Few Marines loading up into these medevacs. Clem, please don't fly into missile turrets again. This time he will not. He will come down toward the south side and then along. As you see, this Overlord here is well, just sat waiting. Another Zerglin coming down towards the bottom left. Elazer moving on along with this, and again these 2 medevacs just coming along. This thing is interesting as well, because you're not really gonna send drops through this position, even though normally a Zerg would probably want to see this location for drops, kind of coming along the entire edge of the map. But right now, there's no way you're gonna fly between those turrets. It's a death wish. As we are going to be seeing a couple of Crypt Tumors being picked away at. Marines being healed up a little bit once again, and we are going to be seeing the Roaches, the Ravager, the Queens, all of these gathering up as we see Scam coming down, and Clem lifts up a few of his Marines and will just back away. Unable to really do a lot here, but knowing that Elazer is going into a lot of Roaches, and Elazer on 64 drones is going into a lot of Roaches. Clem, for a moment, I thought was heading right towards this set of missile turrets, and now is starting to get a little bit worried once more. You'll unload off to this edge just a couple of Marines so you can actually get rid of this Crypt Tumor that was starting to spread onward. Now, Clem at the moment is only on, well, he is on 5 racks. The 3rd CC is very late. Oh, Clem, no, 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 Clem, 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 no, 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 Clem! Clem! No! No! Oh, no, 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 there's more over that!